The ribbon cutting event was something that we kind of put together quickly because PRC Productions is part of the Puerto de las Cruces Chamber of Commerce, and one of the things that they offer is a ribbon cutting ceremony for their members anytime they open a new facility. Well, we have a new facility, so we thought, why not take advantage of that? But in doing so, it also meant that we had to have everything ready for an open house. So we sat down, and rather than just do a simple ribbon cutting and it's over in 15 minutes, we turned it into a 2-hour event. And that included demonstrations. Troy and the guys put together this really cool little demonstration with a longboard, Kent Harkey on the longboard against the green screen, and they showed how they filmed it. The room was packed. And then they took it to the back and they edited so that they could put in some backgrounds, and that was really cool too. We also, we spoke at length with a lot of the movers and shakers in this area who I don't think they quite realized what we were intending here, but they certainly know now.
9 years ago, we did a commercial in my garage for the Doña branch, and man, I really liked it. It just had such a cool vibe. And you know, one of the problems that we have here in this valley is that we don't have a lot of jobs. We have just about everything else, great people, wonderful locations, great place to live and for kids to grow up and so on and so forth, but we just don't have a lot of work. And it occurred to me at that time that the film industry might be an industry where we could solve some of that. Not all of our problems as far as job problems go, but quite a few of them. Anyway, we started having meetings. We had meetings for 2 years. We didn't actually do anything. So, not for lack of trying, it just didn't happen. So I decided at that point that we were going to start PRC Productions. And PRC Productions was born to make a couple short films and kind of see how things worked out. And we made some music videos. And then we kind of retracted back from our location on Missouri, our original location, because we just didn't have the necessary following that I thought we might. And got with some other folks. We rethought the whole thing. And this year, the first part of 2017, we started looking for another facility because we were just overcrowded in the facility we were in. Came out to the university, talked to Wayne Savage, and one thing led to another. And we moved into this wonderful facility that we're in now. And now we're really excited to have several feature films in the works. We have the second season of Platicas that we're just now wrapping up, and we're hoping to do a third if we can find some sponsorship for the third. We're trying to make all of those things happen right now and move forward to become a real full-time production company in southern New Mexico.
PRC has a lot of relevance here in, not just in Las Cruces, but I believe in New Mexico too. And this is why. There's an awful lot of stuff going on up north. Everybody knows that. Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Taos, that's like the big film mecca of New Mexico. It's where most of the stuff happens. But we have a lot of stuff going on down here. We have these 2 amazing film schools that are just cranking out filmmakers on a regular basis. And a lot of people choose to stay here afterwards. Now, most of these people are independent filmmakers. They are interested in doing stuff that's a little more personal, a little closer to their hearts. They're not moving away to work on the big blockbusters. And because of that, Troy and I really believe that this area of New Mexico could really become a mecca for independent filmmakers. I mean, we already have it. It's not like we're starting from scratch. There has been a lot of independent film here for decades. And what we are hoping to do, positioning ourselves with PRC, is give it a focal point. That's our motivation. That is our modus operandi. We are trying very hard to build an independent film industry right here in southern New Mexico. And that not just Las Cruces. That includes El Paso, so West Texas. That includes parts of Arizona. That's all of the Borderlands. We would like the Borderlands to be known as a place for independent filmmakers to come. Because again, we've got all these great views. Also too, the cost of living is very low here, and because of that, it makes it easier to spread your small budgets out a little further. And having that purpose is really what drives us every single day when we're deciding what kind of movies we're going to make, when we're deciding who our clients are going to be, when we're deciding whether we're going to go forward with Platicas or not. All of these things, all of these projects are motivated by what can we do to put more people to work, to increase the visibility of filmmaking in southern New Mexico and the Borderlands, and what is it going to take to accomplish that? See, I'm hoping we'll eventually become the go-to for independent film in the Borderlands. And it's usually people look 10 years ahead, 5 years ahead. I'd like to believe that in 3 years we are going to see significant changes that are going to make a huge difference. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if we don't start seeing some major productions, independent productions, come out of this area.
I believe right now the future for PRC Productions is very good, very positive. I would like to see a day when we could employ a large percentage of the graduates from both the CMI and CMT programs here at New Mexico State and the Doñana branch in this production company. And in order to do that, we have to stay busy. We have to make documentaries all the time. We have to make feature films all the time. As we learn to do that, we will become more successful. And the more successful we become, the more people we will be able to employ. And the more people that we'll be able to employ, the more of our best and brightest will get to retain their residency in this area.